Okay, you're putting on makeup. What's the special occasion?
I putting on sunscreen, and I call this putting on my face.
For?
I'm gonna strip today. Emily and I have a client who has a camper that we're working on, and it needs a stripping. Oh my gosh, I just poked my eye.
You just put stuff
with
in
the
your
brush. I've decided to make sure I go with the biodegradable and the environmentally friendly stripper, not just for the environment, but for me. I don't want to be manhandling that stuff. Make sure whatever you use is made for aluminum. Like a wood stripper is not going to work the same. I'm going to tell you now the two strippers that I narrowed it down to. I'm going to reveal them. Citrus strip and Back to Nature multi-strip. What I would recommend you also have is a vintage hat, a nice cup of iced coffee, and your best friend should always be with you.
Yes.
All right, are you ready? Let's get going. Anyway, so here's our test area. It's in the shade. It's not gonna, it's warm out, but it's not too hot. It's under 80 degrees, and this is not gonna get direct sunlight. I really think that before you start to work on your trailer, you should make sure that you have good intention. If there's this love between the two of you, I love you, Lulu. I love you. It really makes the experience more holistic. So first we're gonna do the spray citrus strip.
Okay.
Shake it. Here we go.
Now, so you literally just spray it on there.
I'm gonna make sure and get an edge piece. So, and you want it really thick.
It's orange.
Yep, and see how it's adhering? Kind of nice. I like the orange so that you can see where you sprayed. So here is the multi-strip Back to Nature. And it's kind of the goopy.
Oh.
Yeah, so really strippers have come a long way. They used to be all liquid and they'd run down and you wouldn't get enough, but I love that they're all in this kind of jelly format that adheres. It's pretty smart thinking. So here we are 5 hours later, and the citrus strip, you can see it just bubbles up. It's kind of crazy. And then here is the multi-strip. It also bubbles up. What's interesting is the whole first layer of paint has fallen off onto the ground. Okay, so let's kind of see how these scrape off. We'll try to get a close-up. Using the plastic scraper, here is the multi-strip. Look at that.
Ooh. Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. I think the smaller thin stuff here that's left, once we're done, we would just use like a light sandpaper or a brush that's not too abrasive. Let's try this one.
Okay.
Wow.
Whoa.
That is much easier. Look at that. What I think is going to happen is I think if we did a second layer of the citrus strip, it would then just come off easy. So
it's kind of a toss-up.
It's a toss-up. This came off 2 layers in one, but the scraping's a little more difficult. This one got the first layer off, so I think I'd require a second layer off, but the second layer may be easier to get off. So I think this is a toss-up for now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna experiment a little more and get back to you.